Okay, so I thought today I would just do a somewhat quick makeup tutorial, I guess. I'm just trying out the night look from the Maleficent Sinister Smoky Eyes from the Disney e.l.f. palettes, or e.l.f., however you want to use it. So it's these darker smoky eyes down here. It's a light silver, like a darker pewter, a deep purple, and kind of like a deep purpley black. I don't know if you probably can't see it, but it's like a black with purple specks in it. So my husband announced last night that, make it in frame, that helps, that we're going out tomorrow night. We have friends coming to town, so I'm kind of excited because we don't get to go out that much because of the kids. We always have to have a babysitter, and we don't have that very often. So anyways, I already started, sorry, going out of frame, everything's too far away. I did like my base already. For my foundation, I used the Revlon ColorStay Whipped, and I use it in 220 Nude. It's a good color for me. And then, actually before I put that on, I put on some erase paste from Benefit. It's like a salmon color brightener and concealer. This is in number 2 medium. And then I put this on top of it. And then anywhere else, I just use the Revlon ColorStay concealer. It's okay. It's not my favorite. And then to set it a little bit, I've had this forever. Benefit doesn't even sell it anymore. It's just the Georgia Peach powder to set it with. And yeah, so, okay, that's 2 minutes of talking already, so let's kind of get started here. So the first color that I am using is called Misfortune. It's the lighter silver color right here. And I'm just going to use this one. It's just an eyeshadow brush from e.l.f. And so this color is just going on, get my mirror, that would help. Okay, so the brow bone. I'm going to kind of do both eyes at the same time. And then it goes on the inner corner, and I'm taking it up just a little bit onto my lid, just like in the inner corner of my lid. Since this is a smoky color, smoky eye look, I always like to bring it a little bit up. I don't know if you can see that very well. I'm still working on lighting for tutorials. I'm not sure about it. But anyway, next I'm following the directions because I was trying to emulate this look. Okay, so next we take this kind of pewter color called Forest of Thorns. I almost said like crown and horns together. Crones, that's not it. So we take this and we're going from lash line into crease. This is a fairly scary dark color, so we'll see how I like this in the end and how well this sort of blends. I found that the day look for this color, the shadows don't blend very easily, so that's why I want to try it out now. Now I'm just taking a clean fluffy brush and I'm gonna try to blend this a little bit better because this is not going on. And I do also have an eye primer on, but it's not the one that came in the palette. It is, where'd it go? It's this one, it's by Palladio. It's supposed to be actually almost the exact product that is in the Urban Decay Primer Potion, but I notice a big difference, and I kind of don't buy that. So I think Urban Decay Primer Potion is way better. That stuff's like, this Palladio one, it's like $10, I think, and I think it's worth it to just spend the money and get the Urban Decay, because I just don't like that one as much. So anyways, so I'm just putting this like dark pewter color from Lash Line into, it says the crease. I don't really have a defined crease. I call it a droopy eyelid. It's sort of somewhere between like a droopy eyelid and a hooded eye. I don't have like a traditional hooded eye. I just have this extra skin that hangs down, which I hate because it makes doing my makeup a challenge. It also makes doing a winged eyeliner a challenge. So I don't really like it. So again, I'm just blending this because for some reason I don't have this problem with the other palettes, but these ones, these colors for whatever reason are really difficult to blend. I have a hard time with the Day Look, the blue especially in the Day Look. It's super chalky and it just does not like to blend very well, but I do like the look that it has. So you just have to use a really good eye primer and a lot of blending. Okay, so next we're going to take this purple color, Deep Sleep, and we are going to blend it. It says the outer third of the lash line of the eyelid and increase blending as you go. So I'm going to take my fluffy blending brush from Sigma. It's the E35 tapered blending. I really like this guy, and I'm going to tap it in. And again, I'm going to do outer third, so it's a deep purple color, and then into, I have to kind of find basically where the orbital bone is right here, and that's what I use as kind of like where my crease should be, because I don't, like I said, I don't have like a defined crease. You can see how much area there is because I don't naturally have a defined crease. So this color is actually blending a lot better than the silver color, which is good. It's always helpful. Okay. So far this is really pretty. I like it. It's a good going out late night look, I think. So we'll see. If I end up really not liking it, I'll just do the night look from the Cruella de Vil palette, because I've done that one and I like it a lot. I should put this on my lap so I'm not going back and forth to my bed. I'm still trying to figure out like the right setup. I have like my lamp and my window right here. So I think for lighting's sake, this is a better spot, but it's just not all that convenient when it comes to grabbing things. So again, I'm just taking my tapered, this one is from MAC, it's their 224. I've had this thing since I think I was like 18, which is how long it's lasted. So their brushes may be expensive, but once you get one, unless you like completely demolish it, you're probably pretty good to go. So I was just kind of doing a little bit of overall blending there to kind of make sure everything's jiving together. Okay, so last for the shadow, it's going by a lot quicker than I thought. We're doing the darkest color, which is Diablo, and of course my nose is going to start running now. And again, it's almost a pure black, but it has a little bit of this it looks like it's this color mixed into it. Hold on just a second. Let me find a tissue. Okay, sorry about that. All of a sudden my nose has started to drain. Okay, so we're taking the Diablo and we're going to blend this as a thin line along the crease to create a sinister smoky eye. So to start to do that, I'm taking just a little crease brush. Other companies call it a pencil brush. This is just the e.l.f. one because this is what I have. And honey,
I just came in to grab my monster trucks.
okay, get your monster trucks and go back up. Sorry.
So
I have a
how
visitor.
are you doing?
I'm fine.
So what are you doing right now?
I'm just doing my makeup. Go out. Remember I told you. Out, please.
Oh.
You can come back in a minute, okay? We're almost
Okay.
done.
Can you tell me the video?
I will tell you the video, I promise.
And you show me?
I'll show you the video too. Okay?
Okay.
All right. My little visitor. Okay. So we're going to take it and just take it along the crease. And then I'm going to blend it out. I think it's just to... just to darken up the crease. So we're just going to take this and then a really thin line. And I apologize if you guys can hear the loud movie in the background. He's decided to turn it way, way up. Yay. Okay. So I'm taking my clean blending brush and I'm just blending that line so that it's not a harsh black line. Oh my goodness, it's so loud. I apologize. There we go. So there's that. Now I'll do it on the other side. Too much. Blend and blend and blend. And that's what I found is kind of the biggest thing with these colors is that, or these palettes, is that they're not, it's really not the best quality. And if you happen to find it in Walgreen still and you're not sure whether to get it, just know that you're really buying it for the Disney theme and not for the quality necessarily. I don't think it's the greatest quality. I find that the Cruella de Vil palette is the only one that really is all that easy to blend, and I think it's because they're brown and neutral tones, and for whatever reason they just don't quite require as much blending. So that's that. It looks, I think, a little scary on camera. A little dark and a little scary. And I'm just going it back over. I need that purple that's left on this brush to kind of take down some of the black. I'm not too sure about that. Okay. So that's that. And I think what I'm going to do is with my crease brush, I'm going to dip it into the purple, the Deep Sleep, and I'm going to kind of go along my lower lash line with that. It doesn't say to, but I feel like it's so dark up top that it needs a little bit of balance down below to have the lower lid so bare. It just doesn't quite look right. I feel like it needs a little something there. That's better. Okay. So next one I'm going to do is take my, I'm not going to use, the liner that they sent with this palette is clear glitter. Like, I don't get it. And it's clear glitter, well, it's clear, I don't think you can see it. It's not like it's sparkly, it's like literally like glitter in liquid. And it's like green and blue and purple. And it's weird. I'm going to put some on my hand and see if you can see this. I don't know if you'll really be able to see it, but I don't really get that. Can you see that? That's what they sent for liner. I'm not really feeling that at all. So I'm just going to use my Schwing by the Balm. It's my favorite liquid liner. It dries super fast, so I can actually use it and it doesn't transfer up onto my upper lid. So let's see if I can do this one-handed on camera. This should be interesting. So I'm gonna I just do a baby wing. So let's see if I can do this, like I said, one-handed. And I have to do a baby wing because if I do a traditional wing, it gets all distorted with my eye. Because the lid is droopy or hooded or whatever you want to call it. And it just doesn't turn out right. And it's annoying. So this isn't the smoothest liner job that I've ever done, but I've also never done it one-handed before. Holding a mirror. Usually just have the other hand free. So there. I don't know if you can see that very much, but that's just how I do it. Okay. This side's actually a little bit easier because it's not doesn't quite droop down, although I'm totally jacking this side up, of course, because I just said that this side is easier, so it's not going to turn out as well. Just because. I apologize if this is fairly boring, but I have tried about 3 different video editing softwares on my computer. Hold on, I'm just checking to see if they look even. And anyway, so I've tried about 3 different video editing softwares, and I found that there's some kind of weird glitch on my computer because it's really, really old. And so for whatever reason, I can get the editing software on my computer, but I can't get the videos onto the editing software because there's some kind of weird glitch. I don't know. Okay, so now for mascara, I am using Mally Volumizing Mascara in black. This is seriously my favorite mascara. I love, love, love it. You can get her stuff on QVC. And I don't think that, I don't know, I might try and do the false lashes after all on camera. I'm not really sure. But this stuff really, of course, makes my lashes super thick and super big, better than any other drugstore mascara out there that I have found. And I just got myself my mascara wand, so I'm gonna have to let that dry to get it off. So I have to have, I know I'm going all over the place with what I'm talking about, but I'm just trying to fill in the time so you guys aren't bored watching this. Which brings me back to my stupid computer not being able to have any decent editing software. I can't like speed things up and cut out the boring parts and all that kind of thing. So you guys are stuck listening to me gab and gab and gab. trying to fill in time. I didn't bring anything with me for mess ups, so I'm just having to try and get this off without ripping off my skin. Oh, my neck is killing me. Sorry. Okay, so now we're going to move on to cheeks, and I am going to do a little bit of, I was going to do a little bit of contouring, but I didn't bring my contouring brush with me. I brought my fluffy brush instead. That wasn't very smart. So I'm going to have to try and use it. And again, I'm using a product by Mally. It's a 3-piece set. I think she sells something similar, but she doesn't sell this exact one anymore. So you've got your highlight, your contour, and your cheek color. And what I like is her contour is not a bronzer. It's just like a deeper flesh tone color. What am I doing here? I'm doing this in camera and I shouldn't because it's not the best way to put on your makeup is to try and do it on camera. Okay, there. So just a little bit. And then it says you have this cheek and lip color, and it's just a dark plum, a really deep plum. I like that color. And so what I have found is these are actually creamy enough that they work really well. So what I do is, I don't know if you can see that, I just kind of dotted it on along my cheekbones, where my cheekbones are, and now I'm just using my finger to blend it in. And it's creamy enough that it blends really well. Again, I just do little dots along where my cheekbone is, and then I blend. Okay, so yep, that's even. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. Okay, so that's cheeks. So last thing in this look is going to be lips. So I'm going to use this. And then I think I may top it off with a little bit of Snow White from NYX. It just depends on what I decide. So. And I was really impressed in how creamy these are. I was a little bit concerned that they were going to be really dry, but they aren't. They are surprisingly creamy and go on really well. As you can see, they blended really nicely. For the cheek color. And again, I apologize if you can hear my son's super loud movie on. He found the controller and turned it up super loud. So I think I am going to add a little bit of this. And I don't have a problem wearing a strong eye and a strong lip. I really don't. So this is the lip color that I'm going to add. It's this guy right here. So that's Snow White. So it's a really deep like, I don't know, not a blood red, but it's just a really, really deep red. And I'm just going to put a little bit on top. Just to add a little bit more oomph to the look. And I feel like even though I like their cheek and lip colors, for some reason on the lips, I don't know if it's just me or what, but the color tends to look a little bit flat, and I don't like that, so I always find I have to add a little bit more. I'm not done yet, baby. I'm almost done. Okay, so that's it. So this is the finished look, and I think I like it. So, and I have a visitor in the background. So anyways, that's it, and I will see you guys next time, and I'll do a full review of all three of the villain palettes. And this is my little mister. All right, enough. Okay, bye.